Hey, Skull Nation. What's up, you purple-blooded warriors? Imagine this. The Minnesota Vikings, fresh off that heart-pounding 27-24 gut-check win over those smug Lions, sitting pretty at 4-4 and just a game and a half back in the NFC North. But hold up. Our secondary's been leaking like a sieve, and now? Word on the street is we're about to host a game-changer. Free agent stud Asante Samuel Jr., the kid with the bloodline of a shutdown legend, is rolling into town for a visit. Yeah, you heard that right. Could this be the mid-season magic we need to lock down the division? Stick with me, because in this Vikings news update we're breaking it all down, and trust me, by the end you'll be pounding that like button if we snag this guy. Let's dive in. That epic Sunday thriller against Detroit? Man, it wasn't just a W, it was a statement. Sam Darnold slinging dimes, that defense bending but not breaking, and boom, we're back to .500. But let's be real, folks. Our corners got torched lately, especially that 151-yard nightmare Isaiah Rodgers surrendered to the Eagles. With the trade deadline behind us and Kwesi Adofo-Mensah standing pat, it's clear we're hunting for that roster boost the smart way. Enter Asante Samuel Jr., the 26-year-old phenom who's finally cleared from that brutal spinal fusion surgery. According to insiders like Jordan Schultz and Jeremy Fowler, he's got us on his hit list, visiting Friday after Carolina today and Green Bay tomorrow. Skull, does this feel like destiny or what? What would you pay to see him in purple? Picture the ripple effect. Samuel Jr. struts into U.S. Bank Stadium, eyes on bolstering a unit that's fifth in passing yards allowed but dead last in picks with just 3 on the year. His dad, the 4-time Pro Bowler Asante Samuel Sr., won 2 rings shutting down the best. Now the son's got that same fire, with 6 picks and 28 TFLs over 50 games with the Chargers. We passed on him in the spring, re-upping Byron Murphy and grabbing Rodgers and Okudah instead. But hindsight's 20/20. This visit, it's our shot to rewrite the script. Fans, hit the comments. Would you roll the dice on this injury risk talent for a playoff push? Our pass defense ranks 9th worst in PFF coverage grade at 51.0. Ouch. But we've got the yards under control thanks to some bend-don't-break magic. Still, with Okudah's dismal 35.7 grade and 2 concussions sidelining him, depth is screaming for help. Samuel's no stranger to the spotlight. Drafted 2nd round in 2021, he balled out as a rook with flashes of stardom that had us Vikings fans whispering his name back in March. Now, post-surgery, he's touring 6 teams. Us Packers, Panthers, Niners, Bears, Steelers, like he's shopping for a crown. Teaser. If we seal this deal, that NFC North lead, it's ours for the taking. Who's hyped? Drop a skull below. Let's rewind to that spring frenzy. Rumors had us all over Samuel, but health held him back. Fast forward to now, and with $16 million in cap space per Spotrac, Adofo-Mensah's got room to swing without breaking the bank. It's a prove-it deal waiting to happen. 1 year, low risk, high reward for a guy who's only 26 and itching to reclaim his spot. We've taken flyer on injured studs before, like Okudah himself or those D-line vets, and it paid off. This mid-season move, it's aggressive, it's Vikings, and it's exactly what a 4-4 squad needs to roar into the playoffs. Tell me, Purple fam, is Samuel the missing piece, or should we hold out? Your thoughts fuel this fire. Rodgers has been a roller coaster. Nearly perfect in Week 3 with those 2 pick-6 returns against Cincy. Pure gold. But then that Philly meltdown. His 65.5 coverage grade leads our secondary snaps over 100. But consistency. That's the killer. Pair him with Samuel's ball-hawking instincts, and suddenly we're not just surviving Jalen Hurts, we're feasting on him. Fowler's got the itinerary locked. Friday here, then the West Coast and beyond. It's a whirlwind, but if anyone's built for pressure, it's the Samuel bloodline. Skull Nation, imagine the highlights. Interceptions raining down, NFC North foes quaking. You seeing it too? Smash that comment section. Byron Murphy's our anchor, no doubt, solid re-sign that keeps the ship steady. But with only 3 picks league-wide tying us for 3rd fewest, we crave that turnover machine. Samuel's stats scream potential. 176 tackles, 6 swats in 4 years, even if last season's shoulder woes and this neck fix sidelined him. Cleared now by docs like Steelers' own Dr. Okonkwo, He's ready to run. Visiting us post-Packers? That's no coincidence. Division rivals scouting the same prize means we gotta outshine him. Hey, Vikings diehards, what's your bold prediction for this visit? Trade drama? Nah. This is free agency fireworks. The NFC North's a bloodbath. Packers leading, us nipping at their heels, Lions licking wounds. That Lions win? It wasn't luck. It was grit, with Jordan Addison torching for 159 and the D holding firm. But to climb, we need secondary steel. Samuel's flashes, that 2021 rookie heat where he locked elite receivers, could flip our 9th worst coverage script. PFF backs it. We're allowing yards but no big plays stick because of heart, yet interceptions win games. This visits our chess move in a post-deadline world. Fans, if he signs, first jersey you buying? Let's hear it. Keep the energy rolling. Okudah was our spring savior story, former top pick, cheap ad for upside, but man, 35.7 coverage grade. It's been rough, concussions piling on like bad karma. We've seen this movie. High draft pedigree meets injury wall. Samuel? Similar risk, but younger, hungrier, with dad's Super Bowl DNA. His tour's a who's who. Carolina today for that secondary glow-up, then Lambeau, our house, Levi's, Soldier Field, Hines. It's like NFL free agency speed dating, and we're the charming date. Tease. What if he ghosts the cheeseheads for purple? Skull scream in the replies. Who's with me? Depth at corner isn't a want. It's a must for playoff dreams. We're 5th in pass yards allowed, sure, but that coverage grade. 9th worst means teams pick on us like low-hanging fruit. Samuel's one-year prove-it vibe fits. Perfect. Low cap hit, massive if he stays healthy reward. Remember our D-line gambles on Allen and Hargrave types? Paid dividends. Adolfo Mensa's poker face at deadline said, wait. Now this. Vikings news hot take. This could be the steal of the season. Purple Warriors, rate this rumor 1 to 10 in the comments. Your vibe sets the tone. Spring links to Samuel had us buzzing, Saints visits, checkups, but we pivoted to Murphy, Rodgers, Okudah. Smart then, but now? With Okudah out and Rodgers streaky, it's regroup time. Fowler scoop confirms. Friday's our window to wow him with our 4-4 momentum. That Lions scalp still fresh. His 28 TFLs show disruption. Imagine that versus Packers Love or Bears Williams. Injury flags wave, but at 26, it's boom or bust upside we crave. Hey, fam, poll time. Sign him now or wait for camp. Drop your vote below. I read 'em all. That Lions game high. 27-24. Overtime? No, straight drama. Darnold to Jefferson for the win? Wait, no, but close enough in spirit. It boosted us to 4-4, eyes on the prize. Samuel's clearance post-April surgery? Timely as heck. His Charger tenure? Starter all 4 years, but only 4 games last season. Shoulder curse. Now free, touring like a rock star. Us hosting? This validation, we're contenders. Skull Nation, envision the duo. Samuel blanketing Diggs, our D swarming. Hype level? Through the roof. Comment your dream lineup if he joins. Packers rivalry amps this. They're scouting him too. Thursday pit stop before our Friday flex. Can't let Green Bay poach another gem. Our caps flush at $16 million per latest Spotrac. Room for a mid-season splash without deadline regret. Samuel's lineage? Dad's 2 rings, 4 Pro Bowls pressures his middle name. We've bet on rehab stories before. Why not this stud? Teaser. Post-visit. If he's ours, that division crown gleams brighter. Fans, what's scarier, losing him to the Niners or Steelers? Spill it in the comments. Let's debate. Rodgers Week 3 magic. 2 pick-sixes off Burrow? Chef's kiss. But Philly exposed the cracks. 151 yards, a score allowed. His 65.5 grade shines among us, but we need layers. Samuel adds that 6 picks, fumble recovery, pure playmaker. Tour wraps with Steelers Wednesday next week, but Friday's our pitch. Show him the purple passion, the 4-4 fire. PFF's coverage woes? We'd vault up the ranks overnight. Vikings faithful, this is your rally cry. Would you trade a draft pick for him? Nah, free agents free. Hit me with yes/no below. Kuda's arc? From first-round hype to 35.7 nightmare, concussions twice this year, out cold. We hoped for revival. Got reality. Samuel's different. Post-fusion clear. No lingering shoulder blues. Ready to erupt. His 2021 draft shine, second-round steal, echoes what we need. With 3 picks tying league lows, turnovers are our kryptonite. This visit, catalyst for change. Skull Squad, picture the presser. Asante in purple. Goosebumps? Same. Share your reaction. Does this push us to playoffs? Comments open. Fire away. Trade deadline silence? Bold, not boring, saved ammo for gems like this. 4-4 feels like takeoff. Samuel could jet fuel it. His stats depth. 176 tackles over 50 games. Consistent starter grit. Dad's legacy? Motivation overload. Touring 6 squads shows demand. We're in elite company. Injury risk? Minimal for a prove-it pact, we've swung bigger. Purple pride. This Vikings news drops gold. If he signs, we're North Kings. What's your sign him salary cap? Guess in the replies. Closest wins bragging rights. Wrapping this whirlwind. Samuel's path. Chargers promise. Injury hurdles. Now free agent frenzy. Us Friday. Perfect storm. Our secondary's heart beats strong. 5th in yards, but picks and grades lag. At his flash. Playoff lock. We've eyed him since spring. Fate's knocking. Skull Nation, you've stuck with me, now let's make history. If this lands, it's division domination. Alright, Purple Warriors, we've unpacked the Samuel saga. From tour deets to why he's our fix. That Lions W lit the fuse. This could explode it. But hey, your turn. Comment sign Asante. If you're all in, or drop rival fears. Loved diving deep with you. Feels like tailgate talk. If this fired you up, smash that like. Subscribe for daily Vikings news hits, share with your Skull crew, and turn on notifications. We rise together. Next stop, playoffs. Skull Vikings.